Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Today is going to be a packed video, you guys. I'm doing an into resin mold. I'm doing part of one order. I have unboxings to do, and that's what I'm going to start with, and then we will get into what the video is about. I got two gifts today, you guys. One is from an anonymous person, and they thought that I might like to use these to get into the hard to reach places. And these are needle files, and these will come in so handy because I am trying to so hard use a nail file a lot of times to get into little areas. So these are amazing. Actually, I'm going to take them out right now, and they're going to go into my little pen holder that I made. And these are all different shapes, little files. So anonymous person, you're amazing. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I am sticking them in there as we speak. And then I also have a couple corrections. So Amazon is messing up my package labels, and I don't know how they're doing it. I got 2 packages last week from Tracy, but the second package really wasn't from Tracy, and Tracy's probably like, what the heck, I didn't buy that. So for some reason, gift tags are getting put in the wrong packages. So that second package that I got of all those tassels, remember all those tassels and the acorns? Rose actually bought those for me, and I just wanted to correct that and give Rose a shout out. Thank you, Rose, for sending all those. There were like 3 huge packages, and yeah, I don't know what's going on. In fact, Don ordered something, just a personal item off Amazon. We got it the other day. There was a gift receipt in it from a person we don't even know. So I don't know what's going on with the gift receipts. If you guys send me Happy Mail, can you please let me know? Because lately they're getting messed up, and I have a second correction because what I thought was sent from Fanny was actually sent from Takara. Let me know that what I thought was from Fanny from Temu was actually from her, and I didn't know she sent me anything, and it looked like stuff Fanny was, like, they're all getting messed up, and I don't want to be wrong. So if you send me something, either send me an email or something to look out for it, because sometimes I get multiple packages in a day and there's no names. Like this one I'm getting ready to show you didn't have a name. It came from Temu, but she did send me a message, and these are from Tony. So Tony, let's check and see what you got. Some cute stuff from Temu came in. So these are a package of little hats. Are they adorable or what? So these are like perfect size for my little characters, all in different colors. So yeah, like, let me know, because I don't like being wrong, and I want to give you guys, you know, a shout out for sending me stuff and not to the wrong people. So that's that. So this is all from Tony. All these little headphones. I have some of these that Fanny sent me too, but so far none of my little characters fit them. So I'm always trying them on my things, but so far I haven't found a character. I'm sure I will eventually. So I have plenty of those for when the time comes. And these look like little glasses. Yes, they are. Those little tiny round glasses that we have. So I put these on a couple things that made them look so adorably cute. So I will put those with the other glasses. You can get lost in the miniature stuff on Temu, let me tell you. You can go down rabbit holes and rabbit holes. And here are some more guitars that somebody else sent me some guitars, so those will go with those. Here are little pizza slices. So I've got plenty of food to choose from. Here's some hamburgers. I don't have any hamburgers yet. I'm not even sure if I have pizza. I might. I'm not sure. I have so many things to choose from, you guys. You guys keep sending me all this stuff. This one, I don't know what it is because there's labels in front of everything. So let's open it up and see. Oh, hot dogs. I'm going to put those with these hamburgers. So I just put this on a little mouse I made the other day. I stuck a little hot dog in his mouth. Well, kind of next to his mouth anyway. And then this is a singular cell phone. 1 cell phone in the package. That's weird. I wonder if it's supposed to be 1. Maybe something fell out. Oh no, it says mini smartphone 1. So we got a smartphone. Then we have, what is this? I can't see through the package. Oh, more hot dogs. That's funny. I have plenty of hot dogs and hamburgers. You guys, I have to make so many characters to use up all these things. And then we have more hamburgers. And then we have these little flower pieces, these little plastic flowers. So we will eventually get to use all of this stuff on my little characters. And that, I think, is the unboxing for today. So yeah, please accept my apologies for all the wrong shout outs, but I do correct them as I learn of them. Today is the last into resin mold. This is a jar, of course, and there's a whale on top. And also, I got an order for 2 of the pen holders that I made. And she actually wants one in blues and whites and one in browns, kind of like me and Dawn did. So the first blues I pulled out, we're going to do blue first because I like blue. She likes cobalt blue, she said. So I want to layer some colors. So I'm going to do 3 colors. I'm going to do some pigment paste. I'm going to do the cobalt blue. This is a pigment paste that I made. And then I'm going to do a mica powder, a little bit lighter than that, so we can see the different colors in that. So I'm just going to basically pour it in a little bit at a time with some clear, some white, some 2 blues. And on this one, I pulled out my set of Chameleon Flakes Intense Color Shift. And I've got the blue here. So this kind of goes blue-purple. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, let me do it now. I'm going to turn everything over. I'm just going to try to paint inside that little whale that sits on top of the jar. And this is not a super shiny mold. And I wanted to, see, like this one's kind of shiny. I'm actually going to pour it clear. I'm going to pour it clear today and see what it looks like. Because I can't really get down into these spots here to paint it all. I mean, I'm wondering, I guess I can see how that looks kind of matte, partial shiny. I'm not quite sure. And then I didn't know if I can flip this out. See, if I painted mica powders with it flipped out like this, which I'm sure I can get it like that, but when you flip it back in, see, this part is shiny. This part is not shiny, but it's not like matte, it's like semi-shiny. I'm wondering if I did a different color in the flakes, because the flakes might stay on, because like when you flip it back inside like this, you kind of make a little bit of a mess. So I think today I'm just going to pour it clear and see what it looks like. And then the next time I pour it, we might do it a little bit different. So I'm just going to take these flakes, and they do get everywhere and they're not fun to clean off. So you got to kind of be careful. But the way they look in a mold is so pretty. So that's why I wanted to use them. And I have my ceiling fan on. So they're going to fly away. So I'm going to have a little bit of cleanup to do when I finish this. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. You guys know how to brush on your powders. I don't want to take up a lot of time doing this. So I will be right back as soon as this is completely done and cleaned up.
Pour the resin, let it flow real slow. We're on top, yeah, it's doing the show. Sparkles and shine in every little groove. Crafting a masterpiece, we're in the groove. Glitz and glitter, yeah, it's how we roll. Creating treasures, filling up the soul. Nilsa's pen, organizer coming in hot. Giveaway vibes, we're hitting the jackpot. Mix the colors, swirl them like a storm. Shape the magic, breaking every norm. Finger sticky, but the vision's so clear. Art and joy, yeah, they're both right here. Glitz and glitter, yeah, it's how we roll. Creating treasures, filling up the soul. Nilsa's pen, organizer coming in hot. Giveaway vibes. the colors.
And I changed my mind already. So as I was mixing, I was staring at my Aurora powders and I'm like, maybe I'll put Aurora powder in that jar. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I left 6 ounces in here for the jar. I'm sure it's way too much. I kept 10 ounces for the pen holder because that's what that takes. So I'm just going to, I don't know how much I need. There's not a whole lot left in here, but let's not overuse it if I don't need to. And hopefully we'll see the Aurora powders in here. And hopefully it goes with the blue color in the whale that I just did. So that looks good. I don't want to overdo it because I want to save some of those powders. Maybe I'll put a little bit more in. There's not much left in here. I'm just gonna dump it in. Darn it. My blue's gone. I have a few left. Wait, I just want to make sure I get through the semi-matte mold. I think it's a semi-matte mold. That's what it looks like. So we're just gonna use it. That looks better. Then I'm gonna throw everything in the vacuum chamber because there's a ton of bubbles in here. All right, now let's mix up these. So I have, which one is which? I don't want as much white. Oh, I wanted some clear too. Let me get another cup. How am I gonna fit all these? I don't know if I'm gonna fit all these in the vacuum chamber. Let's do this. I'm gonna do a little bit of clear, a little bit of white. That'll be my white. This will be my clear. And these two will be my blue. How's that? Let me just get it in here so I know what I'm doing. And your white is heavy, which I'm hoping will kind of blend. Oh, this one's not even opened. Blue, green. Let's see what this one looks like. Haven't used it. And these two are like about the same, so we're just gonna do a powder and a pigment. And hopefully they'll blend nicely when we dump them in together. That's a nice blue. And then on another video, these are for Nilsa. She will get the brown one done. So it's kind of reenacting the two I've already done. Well, the one I did and the one Dawn did.
What you doing there, Mrs. Glitter?
What's it look like? Oh, you know, I'm cooking dinner.
I don't know if I want to eat that.
I'm recreating a blue one.
No!
Not because I wanted to, because somebody ordered it.
Because you're trying to match mine.
No, these aren't the colors you use.
Because you liked my blue one.
I do like your blue one. I kept it.
I thought I'd just come in here and hang out and bug you for a minute.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing he needs something and he's waiting till I turn the camera off.
How am I supposed to get my minute of fame if I don't come in here and...
Oh, okay.
But you know, you are leaving tomorrow. You know what that means, don't you?
He's going to make a promise he probably can't keep.
You already took my mold away. Where'd the mold go?
No, I cleaned my room. I put everything away.
There it is. I'm doing this one. I'm going to do that tomorrow when she's gone.
Don't get your hopes up.
And disclaimer, I am not responsible for any destruction that may happen in this room.
Yes, you are.
Where'd you put the spatula? Oh, they're over here. I couldn't find the spatula.
My spatula sits right there.
Why do you want to put it right there where it should be when
You don't have to look all over the room for something like that.
Mmm.
All right, I'm gonna get these in the vacuum chamber and then we will pour.
Glitz and glitter, yeah, it's how we roll. Creating treasures, filling up the soul. Nilsa's pen, organizer coming in hot. Giveaway vibes, we're hitting the jackpot.
All right, let's start with this one since it's pretty straightforward, and he distracted me and I never mixed my white, so I'm like, oops. So I just mixed up my white after I pulled it out of the vacuum chamber. All right, slowly I'm gonna fill up this little whale and then squish him around without disturbing, I hope. I see bubbles popping out of there. Let's hope we don't get any bubbles in his little... Well, a lot of it came out of him, so let me pour some more in there. And squish it into his little fins. And some of the... I guess it'll float. Probably no big deal. Some of the powders are floating up from him. And I hope 6 ounces is enough. Otherwise, I'll be using the clear from the other one that I saved. This has a large lip, and I can't quite see through it to see the bubbles. But I see bubbles coming out as I'm pushing it, so... Just gonna keep doing that until I don't see any more. Spray the top with alcohol, and I'm just gonna push this aside and then fill this one up slowly and squish it around. I just put it on a piece of paper towel so I can move it aside a little easier, otherwise it doesn't want to slide on my table. I'm just gonna, this seems to be working lately. When I roll it around, I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. I don't seem to be getting bubbles if I do that. Because I see that there's indentions on the side. I'm just not sure what they are, and I never pulled the picture up before I poured this today. So let's hope we can see this color through it. Did I guess the right amount? I'm not going to dome this one because it's hand cut and it's not machine cut, so it's not perfect. And I still have 1 ounce left, so this holds 5 ounces. Let me move that aside. Pop that one bubble that's sitting right there. Probably can't see it anymore, but there we go. Okay, you know what I can use this too in here because it is a blue, so that might look kind of cool. Oops, I guess if I put it the right way. I'm gonna spray some alcohol down in here. Hopefully avoid bubbles. Let's start with this, why not? That might be pretty. I'm just gonna pour some around. Maybe not the whole thing. And just layer the colors. Let's do the cobalt. I'm gonna do it a little different than I did last time. Last time I poured a whole bunch. I'm gonna just do a small amount of each. Kind of let it flow. And see what happens. Then we'll use this as a clear for now. There's not much left. I'll scrape it out in the next one. Now the mica. And then we'll do a little bit of white. I just don't want the white to take over. Now I'll scrape out, let me see. Let's do some cobalt first. Now I'll scrape this one out. Get all that in there. Not a lot left. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. I don't know if we will or not. I think that's all I can get out of here. It's pretty much gone. Okay, move that aside. Then we'll do some of the mica. And then we'll do white again. And the white's almost gone. So we'll just scrape this one, get it all in there. I'll pour it right there. That way it'll flow where it wants to flow. That one's done. We'll do some more cobalt. And then we'll do some clear. And then mica. Whoops. And we'll finish it off with the cobalt since that's her favorite shade. I'm just gonna get it domed and figure out what to do with the leftovers. I just got a little bit, not too bad. Whoops. Maybe that one's gone. Maybe 1.5 ounces total. I just want to make sure the clear isn't showing. There we go. Okay, let me move this one aside. And yeah, I'm gonna just clean up a little bit here. Find something to pour my extras into. And then we wait. Look at this little bubble that keeps coming up over here. I don't know if you could see it, but oh, maybe it's not a bubble. Yeah, it's a bubble. That's weird. There's a little bit of the flakes coming up. Okay. Wipe up, clean up, and then find a mold. Let's do one of my favorite trays. Oh, I have silver on that. Isn't that interesting? Let me wipe that off. Wonder what that would look like if I put silver on all those tips. Never tried that. I don't usually do anything to this one. Okay, well, we're going to squirt it and then use up these colors in here. I'm just gonna go from cobalt blue. You know what? I'm just gonna, well, it doesn't usually look good when I just drizzle it everywhere, so I'm gonna keep it in sections, I guess. I should have poured the clear in first. Too late now. There's that one. Let me pour the clear in over here. Oops. That's not all of it. I want to get some mica powder in here. pour some more clear. There's a little bit of blue dripping in. It'll be all right. And then we'll pour some of this. And just fill it up and be done. That one's gone. So let's see. Maybe I'll pour the clear over the back of that one. Let's see what kind of effect we get. Okay, that one's gone. I'm just gonna add this clear to this blue and then probably pour a little butterfly or something I pulled out. That's gone. And maybe I'll take my metallic marker and do the tips of that. I'm not sure. This one is blending, so I need to blend it to make it look like I meant to do that. Do this one too. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I've got just a little bit left. I've got this little tiny butterfly. And I do squish it into the wings because they do go pretty deep down in there. And I usually tend to bling these out with a couple of rhinestones and make a magnet out of them and give them away with my orders. I'm going to take almost all of it. One more little drop. This one will be full. The rest I will put in my conch tray that I'm still filling up for you guys. We will eventually have this giveaway. It's getting there, slowly but surely. I just need to always have extras in my stash for my orders. That's why I don't put very much into this very often. This one's like several months in the making, probably more than that. But it'll get there, it'll get there. I'm just gonna pop this bubble. And, ooh, that is gorgeous. This one is gonna be nice. This one's gonna be nicer than his. Oh, I can't wait to do the brown one now. She wants a brown one as well, so I think I'll do it the same way with different brown colors. And this one keeps popping bubbles up too. So I'm just gonna wait until these get pretty thick and sticky, and then I'll put the heat mat on them so I can unmold them this evening. See you then. They seem to be ready to unmold. They are cooled down and ready, so let's see what we have. Of course, my favorite butterfly, the water ripple one. Look at that gorgeousness. Always beautiful. Every time you squish the mold, you don't get any bubbles in those tips. You just need to like trim the back and then do anything to it that you want to do to it. Let's see how this came out. Well, that came out pretty decent. Not too shabby. I thought about putting that silver paint pen, but I don't think I'm going to do that because there's a lot of flat surfaces on there that are faceted, and I think that would be too much. Like in here, I should have done it in here, and this would have just been the raised portion. Next time, I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to put some silver paint pen on those portions, and that would outline the facets. So I'm not going to try to do that on here. I'm going to just leave this one as it is, like I normally do. All right, let's see. We'll do this one last. Nilsa, this one's for you. I think it's going to come out beautiful. I think it's going to be way better than the ones me and Dawn did. Just the way I poured it a little bit differently than the other ones. So I hope I don't, I'm always worried I'm going to rip this one. And I can't rip it because she wants another one. So I hope I didn't spray it or anything. Maybe I should have. Not sure. I don't think it's gonna unroll. Let me see if I could pull some of these out. This one always makes me nervous, right in the center there. I know you can't see, sorry guys, but Sometimes you just can't do it under a camera. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting there. Okay, we got her out. Let's just fix our mold because I need to use this again. Beautiful, lovely. Are you ready to see it? Look at that. So much better marbled than my other ones. I hope you love it. She didn't want rhinestones on it, nothing. She just wanted it left plain. So that's what I will do. I will just trim this bottom edge for her. But look at that marbling. You could see the mica powder. You get the cobalt. Actually, you get some shimmer from the Aurora powder in there too. So that came out nice. Oh, I'm happy with it. I hope you're happy with it, Nilsa. Let me know. I will always send pictures too before I send anything off to make sure the customer is pleased. This is the bottom of the dish. Like I said, I forgot to look at the picture before I poured it. So I really don't know what I'm looking at here. Let me undo my mold here. Whoops. Needs to be trimmed. Okay, so it's just like a bubbling effect, but you could see the Aurora powder through it. It is shiny, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it was going to be shiny, but this is a shiny mold. Yay! Bonus! This one's got one bubble there. Let's see how the whale is. It's not as shiny as I would like it to be. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because I put clear in. However, look at that. The top is matte. The bottom is shiny. So I'm not loving this piece. You can see the shimmer in there. How in the world? It's not fitting great either. This is not my favorite mold, I have to say. Yeah. I'm wondering, I have to go look at the picture and make sure this is the same. Well, I guess they would go together because this pattern follows it all the way down, but this is shiny and this is matte. I don't know why. I don't know what to say. And the lid does not fit that great. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. So, not going to do anything to that one because I really can't sell that one on eBay. I'm just going to have to use it as a catch jar for myself because it's not perfect, and I like perfect. And I forgot to talk about the bonus. The bonus is today. The giveaway is today, guys. So if you haven't already done so, you looked in my description box. The very first link is the link you need to go to for the giveaway. And we are giving away what is on the screen. Not me, Into Resin's giving it away. And it's going to be the tray turtle. It's like a coaster size, but they call it a tray, and I love it, and I know you guys love it. So that's the one I chose for you. Anywhere that Into Resin ships, because they are now shipping them for me, can enter. So don't enter if they can't ship to you. You guys know who you are if you can't get their stuff. Probably very few and far between. So if you can enter and you can get their stuff, please click the link, and it's going to need your email. And you'll have to confirm your email address. If you don't confirm your email address, then I don't think you get entered because that's how I'm going to contact you. So the system is going to generate the winner. There's only one winner, and I just click the button to get the winner. I don't pick it or anything. The system picks it for me, and then I give that person 3 days to respond. If they don't respond, the runner-up will get a chance at it, and so on and so forth until I get an email back. So all this place does is send me the email of the person that has won. So I'm going to email you. I will list it on my posting page, my community page of YouTube, of the first section of your email if you're the winner. I will also put it on my Facebook group if you're the winner, but I'm not going to put your whole email out there. I don't want everybody to have your email. So just like the first section of your email. And then you need to contact me back. And then I will get your information over to Into Resin and they will ship that product off to you guys. So that is it. I forgot to talk about it earlier. I hope you stayed till now so you can enter. Last time we had 980 people enter, and with all the bonus entries, because if you do extra stuff, then you get bonus entries. So why not do the extra stuff and make your chances more to win this thing? So I think we had over 7,000 entries on the last one because everybody did so many bonuses. So make sure you get in there and get your name in that giveaway. Next month, I will be choosing another one, and I will let you know next month what it is. But this month, let's just do this month and get it through. So guys, I don't really have any embellishing to do. I'm just going to throw a few rhinestones on there after the fact. You've seen me do that 1,000 times. I'm really not going to do anything to this one because I'm not in love. Not quite sure. I think maybe we should do this again at a later date. However, the lid doesn't fit that great. Otherwise, I would have maybe painted both of these with mica powders somehow and then filled it with black. This didn't come out the best because I didn't fill it with black. However, it is still color changing. It's just more of a light color than it would be a deep color had I filled it with black. So that's the difference there. Otherwise, I'm going to get you guys some pictures. Nilsa, I'm going to get you some pictures as well. I will trim the bottom for you, and we will work on your brown one. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a blessed day. And oh, the giveaway, I'm going to keep it open for a week. 1 week, 7 days to watch the video, and then it'll be closed. So a week from today, I will be picking the winner. All right, guys, have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come one day. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes, a radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story her colors tell. Faith and love in every part, Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams in sparkly streams, her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace, in her art we see His face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story her colors tell. Faith and love in every part, Jesus guides her shining heart.